Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming to show some love. Today's topic is something that's been going on in my mind, something that I've been seeing. I see it every day. Whether you see it or not, okay, cool. I see it with my own two eyes. And it's disturbing. It's disturbing because it's unnatural and it's unfortunate. But damn, do love exist? Because if so, I don't see it. I don't see any evidence of love existing in today's time. And I say that because I've been sitting back noticing just how people are basically just ultimately this individuality thing that's going on right now. Everybody's selfish. Nobody's selfless. Everybody's doing their own thing. Nobody's being considerate of others. It's me, me, me. I. It ain't no love out here. I don't care what people think. I don't care what y'all say. I see it with my own eyes. People are doing their own thing. I'm talking about to the point where, if you ain't directly from the body of that person, meaning their child or maybe their dog, maybe a parent, other than that, you get no love in today's environment. And that's sad because especially, for our race, we used to be a people of love and unity. About 50, 60 years ago, of course. But still, god damn it, we used to have it. I don't like what I'm seeing right now. Uh, Unfortunately, it's affecting everybody. It's something that needs to be corrected, but knowing how our culture is, knowing how our mindsets are groomed, I just know it ain't happening. At least no time soon. And if it don't happen, if I don't see any change, or if we don't see any change in the near future, hell, this might just be an ongoing rising problem that just will never be resolved. It might just get worse. I'm just seeing how things are going. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. And yes, I mean, I'm a solo guy, and I don't have any kids or anything like that. It's just me. But goddamn, I'm still considerable for other people. When I see other people, I'm talkative. I like to talk. I love conversation. I like to uh, talk to people, get to know people, especially if you got the same kind of spirit and the same kind of energy that I have. I'll sit there and vibe with you. But you know, people in today's system, today's time environment, whatever, a lot of people are very snarky. You are beneath me. Get out my face. This is the mindset that I'm seeing. And I'll be even more specific. I see it more with the women than I do the men. Men are typically a little more, to some degree, open minded when it comes to just friendly dialogue. You know, especially if they can relate to you. If you're a relatable type of person. Uh, but for the women, they seem to be far more self-individualized. Like they're more self. They're more about self, but it's in a way where it's like nothing else matters, and that's okay. But I'm just saying, we talking about having a community. We talking about having a future where the kids can prosper in a diverse way, or learn how to work well with others. Be agreeable sometimes. That behavior, to some degree, has to either decrease or it has to stop completely. Because outside of that, you don't get nothing else good coming from that. I don't think it's no love out here, y'all. Tell me what you think. I don't think it's no love out here because you know we kind of in a spoiled, kind of living in a very spoiled technological time right now, and these things here have basically gave people an incentive to isolate themselves from society. So it plays a big role in why people think, okay, I don't have to be near people or around people to be social. I can just basically use my cell phone to communicate and merge in conversation and be around people socially, digitally through the cell phone. And what that, in my opinion, what that does is that it hinders your social skills. It can make you socially awkward. The longer you stay to yourself, by yourself, you become socially awkward to a degree. It's never good to be isolated. People are social creatures. We are herd-minded people. We're a herd-minded species, is what I meant. So isolation is something that most mammals in particular don't fucking do. So that's what the behavior I'm seeing is so unnatural. And from this unnatural behavior, there's something being born from it. The kids that come from people who share this mindset, they don't get any better. Matter of fact, they double or triple or quadruple the behavior pattern. So that's what's going on. And I hate that it's happening. It's unfortunate. I'm not going to carry on about it. It's happening. I don't believe it's no love out here. I think most love out here is conditional. I think whether you're male or female, it's an invisible trans whatever the word is, where you can see through the shit. It's a deal going on that's not physical, but it's there. It's not, sometimes it's not even said verbally, but it's there. It exists when people communicate with each other in today's time. So I don't know, man. I just don't. I ain't messing with it. I don't like the mindset of what I'm seeing. It hinders a race. It hinders a population. It hinders a society. You can't really get nowhere with it. You can't grow with it. There's a movie, Planet of the Apes. I can't remember which one it is. It's one of the new ones though. But there was a scene on there when the main monkey, Caesar, he was talking, I believe, to another monkey inside of this cage because they were like being contained. And he told the ape, together, strong, separated, weak. You can't do nothing separate. Human beings have always had unity. When it comes to change, when it comes to war, any of it, it always takes collaboration amongst people. You can't do anything as an individual other than work a damn job, be a good employee, get patted on the head every now and then, and get used up and make some rich person more richer. That's about the only thing you're going to do when it comes to, individual mindsets. You can't, you can achieve to a certain degree by yourself, to a certain level. But once you hit a certain pinnacle of success, it requires networking, which requires you to be social. So, not going to talk your ear off about it. I just wanted to come on here, talk about this for a slight second, put it out there. Hey, in the comments, let me know what y'all think about that. I don't know. Is it just me or is love gone? Just let me know. Take care.